What's up, guys? Welcome to Superwise. I'm John, and I just finished watching Marvel Studios' What If, Episode 5, What If Zombies. Now, this is an episode that I was so excited to see because I grew up on those Marvel Zombies comics. They're so creepy and dark and fun, and, you know, when I found out that Marvel Studios was going to be doing a variation of that storyline, I was like, yo, I'm there for it. I can't wait for it. So, what did I think of this episode? I loved it. It's definitely top 3 favorite What If episodes so far. It was just so dark, so fun. It's not, exactly like the Marvel Zombies comics. It's sort of diluted because, it's a cartoon. Makes sense. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was thoroughly entertaining. It's just a fun, dark concept. I had a blast during this episode. So first off, I love the voice cast. We had a lot of returning MCU actors. Paul Bettany, Evangeline Lilly, Paul Rudd, Jon Favreau. I loved him in this episode. He was hilarious. I love how he had his own repulsor, Iron Man repulsor. That was really funny to me. Mark Ruffalo, Chadwick Boseman, of course, Sebastian Stan. Just loved hearing all of the MCU actors back. And it's also important to note that Tom Holland did not reprise his role as Peter Parker in this show. Hudson Thames replaced him, and I think he did a damn good job. He does a very good Tom Holland impersonation. And when it comes to this episode, it's a cartoon, but it's actually really dark. I mean, zombie heads get decapitated, and zombies get cut in half, and there's like this dark black blood. It's dark. I loved it. Then when it comes to the very premise, I mean, it was just a fun ride to go on. The Avengers getting killed by zombies. It's a whole zombie hunter situation. I just loved it. It was really, really fun. One of the issues that I sort of have with the episode is that when some members die or get eaten, it's shrugged off as if it's nothing, like there's no emotional weight. For certain characters, like Ant-Man's best friend just died and he cracked a joke, and by the way, Paul Rudd in this episode is hilarious. His joke's really funny. But that's why I thought the best character by far was Spider-Man, because, he was jokey in the beginning, but as more and more Avengers die, he soaks it in. He realizes that his best friends are dying, and he doesn't want to lose anybody else. And I thought that was very good writing. And when he talks about Aunt May and how she died, and then he even name drops Uncle Ben, and it's in this universe that Uncle Ben actually has an influence on him, which it was a small little moment, nothing big, but yes, he exists and he has an impact on Peter in this universe. I really like Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but in my opinion, Tobey is the GOAT, and Andrew's even better than Tom in my opinion. And a big part of that is because Uncle Ben, that's like the fundamental of Spider-Man, and that's what's missing with the MCU Spider-Man. He's not truly Spider-Man. No Uncle Ben, no Spider-Man. That's his purpose, and it's nice to have that name drop in this episode. Then we get the final act, and we meet Vision. Ant-Man's head is there, and we learn that Vision's basically been feeding humans to Scarlet Witch, to Wanda, to keep her in check, to keep her alive. I thought that was just a very cool concept. Then by the end of it all, everything breaks loose, Wanda loses it, more Avengers die, and it was just a really cool final act. And then, that touching Chadwick Boseman line, death is not the end. You have to remember them. Just, it hit because obviously of, Chadwick Boseman's real life passing. It really did hit. It was a nice moment. And finally, it ends with Zombie Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. Badass. That was really cool. Really cool cliffhanger ending. But yeah, that was the episode. I loved it. It was just so much fun. Really, really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below, what did you think of What If Episode 5? It's definitely one of my favorites. Let me know in the comments down below. Almost at 500 subscribers, literally 10 away. If we can get there soon, that'd be absolutely amazing. So close. Thank you to everyone who subbed. So please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tomorrow we got the Matrix Resurrections trailer. So hyped for that. Expect a trailer reaction for sure. So subscribe, that will be all for me. And remember my catchphrase, guys. Stay super wise.